If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
I've always been told I gotta be strong. Thick-skinned, stiff upper lip, tough as nails. But to be everything for everybody, it wears on you. Black don't crack, they say. But it can. I can. We all can. Y'all, it's okay to not be okay. Reach out to a friend if you see them going through it. No matter who you are, being vulnerable is what makes us whole. Learn how to help at seizetheawkward.org. And check out badbitcheshavebaddays2.com for even more resources, hotties.
Welcome everyone. This is the Linzie Show and I am your host. I am here every Monday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on Clarke TV. I'm really here in my studio this afternoon and I am excited about being here. You know, having my guest in the studio with me is always just really a fulfilling and informative time for all of us. So I know that this particular show today is going to be just the same because I have a young lady, a brilliant young lady here in my studio by the name of Ayanna Boyer. And you know, guys, this is pretty special because Ayanna is just an amazing young lady. She has already paved her way through life and has figured out some things. So I want you to hear my guest, Ayanna. Welcome her to the show.
Hi.
Thanks for coming.
No problem.
Yes, I am like, you're beautiful on the outside. I'm sure you get that, but sitting here, I just feel your warmth and your love. You're beautiful on the inside as well.
Thank you.
Yes. We have been talking behind the scene about your life and you knowing what your goals are.
Yeah.
And I think that's pretty significant, especially for young adults these days.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
But, you know, I have a bio that I think is going to give the audience, give you guys a chance to know exactly what I'm experiencing and come to know about Ayanna now. So if you take a moment, we're going to read your biography.
Okay.
Okay, great. It says, Ayanna is a 16-year-old high school junior with a passion for cosmetology. She's currently pursuing her license with excelling as a dual credit student, a dedicated member of the National Honor Society. Ayanna is known for her academic excellence and committed to community service. When she's not busy with school and cosmetology, she enjoys expressing herself through praise dance. Oh, wow. Her determination and talent shine brightly as she balances her academics and creative pursuits. So, does that sound like you?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
It sounds like you're right. Yeah. You are the oldest of how many siblings?
I'm the oldest of two.
Oldest of
three.
two? What are the ages of your younger siblings?
One is 15 and one is 4.
15 and 4. Okay, that's the 4-year-old. You're probably having to do a little more there, aren't
Yes.
you? Are you excited about that?
No.
No? Yeah. Well, I know your parents. Your parents have been on my show, and we had an amazing time. They talked about you guys a little, but we had an amazing time. So this is a pleasure getting a chance to know you as well. With starting my show, I like to do what I call a word game.
Okay.
Have you heard about my word game?
Yes.
Okay. I think it's a nice little fun icebreaker, but let's go for it. Word game, everyone. If you haven't heard my word game, here it goes. I'm going to give Ayanna one word, And she's going to tell us the first thing that comes to mind with that one word.
Okay.
The first word is life.
I think of school, makeup, dance. Yeah, that's it.
That's it. Cool. Music.
Ooh, music. Um, dance again.
Dance.
Yeah.
Orange.
Orange.
Yes, orange. Work it up a little bit. Orange.
Orange. Cheetos.
Cheetos. Laughter.
Friends. My
Oh,
friends.
cool. Yeah. Siblings.
Mother. Like, have to be controlling. Have to be the mother.
You have to be the mother with the siblings. Okay. Passion.
Makeup.
Travel.
Um. Hmm. There's a lot of places I want to go.
Okay.
I like to go Paris,
Mhm.
New York, and Bora Bora.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think that was the one I looked it up, and I wanted to go there. But that was like far, far in the future.
So that's
Very far.
travel is what you want to do, huh?
I mean, no, not really. I just want to go and experience it,
Mm-hmm.
and then come back. I don't want to move nowhere.
Don't want to go and stay.
Yeah.
But those sounds like some very adventurous and elegant places, right? Exotic. That's what the word I was looking for. Jeans.
Like jeans that you wear.
Jeans that you wear.
I like ripped jeans.
Me too.
Yeah.
I like jeans. Sky.
Clouds,
Mm-hmm.
stars, sun.
Mm-hmm. Everything that goes on with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What'd you think of it? That's it. That's my word game.
That's it?
Yeah. Did it seem a little intimidating?
No.
No. What'd you think about that? My word game.
It was good.
It was good.
Mm-hmm.
Makes you think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, a few times you said makeup, and what you guys may not know is that Ayana is an established makeup artist right now at the age of 16. I read, that she wants to be a cosmetologist, but she's already there. She's already put on events, right?
Yeah.
Done events, and you did your own makeup today.
Yeah.
And she looks gorgeous. Yeah, I don't know if the camera's giving you as much as you are giving, but you're giving face right now.
Thank you.
That's what they call it, right?
Yeah.
Giving face. Yeah. Yeah. But you're beautiful.
Thank you.
So tell us about your desire for cosmetology.
It really stemmed from, growing up, I was around my mother who was always, in makeup and hair and all of it. And also my grandma who also does hair. So I was always at the shop bothering them, watching them do all the stuff that they do. So that's where the passion really came from. Yeah.
Did they let you get in there and try, or did you practice on them?
Yeah, there's a lot of pictures of me when I was like 4. My granny letting me take down the rollers out of her clients and stuff, practicing braiding and stuff. Yeah.
At 4 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Did you know that that's what it came natural because you had the experience and exposure.
Mm-hmm.
When did it become a love for you, a passion?
Well, when I started getting like recognized by other people and them just telling me like, oh, like you're really good. Like you're only 11 and you're doing people's makeups for weddings and stuff. So
you did makeup for people at 11 years old?
Yeah.
Do you know how important a wedding
and
a bride is, and they trust you?
Yeah.
I mean, you have to know what you're doing. Actually, your mom says that you're better than she is.
Yeah. I don't know. I think we're close.
I think that's a compliment, and I say that because that's a huge compliment. Because your mom, she's done mine, and I tell you, I feel like I'm like the prettiest woman on the world, prettiest girl on the earth. After you've done when Ashley's finished with me. So for her to say that, that's a huge compliment, I think.
Yeah. I think she just means in the creative aspect of it.
What do
The
you think?
art.
What do you? Yes, that's what I was gonna ask.
Yeah.
What do you think you do different that she doesn't? Just
It's the art.
the art.
I usually sometimes I can draw.
Mm-hmm.
So at first, like when I was in middle school, I always was in art class. So I have a pretty good skill with drawing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's I think that's what separates me and her.
Yeah, it kind of stands out there.
Mhm.
I know she's proud of you. Your dad's too.
Yeah.
Your dad's great too. Yeah, I know they're both proud of you. They speak highly of you. Just going back, you are you play volleyball.
Mhm.
You still do right now in school.
No, I don't play volleyball anymore,
Oh,
but
no.
I manage.
You manage the
Yeah.
team.
Mhm.
How's that? What's that like?
It's I love it because I feel like I'm still connected to it in a way.
Mm-hmm.
So like, even though I don't play anymore, it's like it's still a connection because I used to play. So it's like a fulfillment kind of.
It gives you insight. You probably have some insight on how to help the
Yeah,
other
help
people.
the younger ones, yeah. And I can give tips because I can see what they're doing wrong in there. They always ask me, what do I need to do? Because, yeah.
What about anytime you play competitive sports or organized sports, you have those times where you're not feeling like you're adequate or that you're on top of your game. When someone's down, how do you get in there and help them out?
I tell them, let them know what they need to do, what they aren't doing that somebody else is doing better than them, because that's usually what it comes down to. If you're not doing something that the coaches like, and somebody else can do it better than you, they're gonna take you out, and they're gonna put someone else in. So I just let them know like what they're doing wrong and what they need to work on in order for them to get playing time.
How does that work on do you feel bad for them when they're sad about it, or you're just like, okay, this is what you're gonna need to do?
Yeah, it's not really like a feel bad because everybody they have their bad days on game days. Everybody is not always 100% every single time. They're not going to be the best every single time. So
I think that's a gift, don't you? To be able to, I mean, you manage, but to be able to have the skill to help someone else improve.
Yeah.
When did that happen? Did you see it as a gift, or do you see it as a gift?
No, I just feel like it's just because I experienced it, and I know what it feels like to be taken off the court or not get playing time, or not be the best person. So I feel like I relate.
Okay.
So that's where the I guess you could call gift comes from, just the experience.
Just having the experience. What makes Ayana tick? What makes you want to give yourself, because both what we've talked about so far, the makeup and being a manager of a volleyball team, and mind you guys, we're still at high school here, taking on, what makes Ayana tick? What makes you want to take on these leadership roles?
It's just like the way people see me or they view me. I like the name. When they approach me, they think that I'm they come to me for help for a lot of times. So I try to keep that picture, that image of people. When they think of me, they think of somebody who helps, somebody who can help bring them up, or with anything that they're struggling with, they can come to me and ask.
That they can come.
Yeah.
Do you consider yourself a leader?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people follow me, and whatever they're doing, they think that Ayana has to do it too. Ayana has to do it first, and then we can do it. So yeah.
Yeah, we had talked earlier about you have come to know your value and who you are, and you've done, again, several things already to you have accomplishments, but you said you've narrowed them down. Tell me about that. You felt like you had a broad view of the things that you can do, but you've narrowed them down.
Yeah. So, of course, I used to do volleyball, and then I would dance, and then I did so many other things, and I just realized that I had to pick because my life is still crazy now, even with me being in my junior year. But you have to narrow it down for what you want to do and what you think is going to be long term. So I knew that
Mhm.
I wasn't going to go D1 in volleyball. That was just not, that was above. My mom wanted me to play on TV, but so I realized that a couple years ago. So that's one thing that I narrowed down. I still dance because that's just something that's close to my heart, and I've been doing it ever since I was a little girl. So I don't think I'll ever stop. Um, and yeah, that's pretty much how I narrowed it down.
The reason why I said it is because, young people don't always know what they want to do in life. And
Mm-hmm.
we realize sometimes that we can do a lot of things, but for you to be the age that you are, the young lady that you are, and to know, hey, I'm going to be realistic about,
Yeah.
where I am and what I want. And we talked about it. You want to make sure that you're putting the best of you in what's going to bring
Yeah.
the long-term results that you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Am I getting close to?
Yeah.
I think that's what I just thought that was interesting, just
Yeah.
to have that mindset. For you to be the age you are, to have that mindset.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Um, what are your goals in life?
My goals in life. I definitely want to be financially stable. That's like one of my big ones. Being able to do and have everything that I want and need. So make sure I can, if I don't have to wait for anything, I don't have to go to anybody and ask, can you help me out with this? Or can you help me with, any financial things? So I want to be financially stable. That's like one of my big ones.
One of your big ones?
Yeah.
Where do you think that came from?
I don't know. I think it's just it's something that has been resonated with me.
Mm-hmm.
When I did first start making money with makeup,
Okay.
and then that's when it was like, okay, I want to do this and I want to get this, but I can't get this if I don't have the money for it. So
Being in business, being in business told you set the bar to where you want to have your life, and we talk about it often. Your parents, your lifestyle, but from your parents, you create a lifestyle for you that you get used to. You want to maintain that too. And I know your parents, they do their best to show you and give you the things that you want, but in a responsible way. Because I know your parents in a responsible way. So it's, long story short, they set the bar. They set the bar for you. Yeah. How do you think your parents should young adults these days in this society, in this time and age? How do you think that parents should view
the youth
today?
The youth today. That's a good question. I would say that they should view them as, well, they don't. I don't think that they do, but like view them as like me, kind of like go hustle and get what they need and get what they want. There's the ways that people do whatever they need to do. That's probably the difference, and because a lot of people do other things to get how they want to be up there, but yeah, the parental view is a little,
That's insightful. That young adults these days want to succeed. They're go-getters.
Yeah. I think that they are.
Yeah.
It just depends on
how they do it.
Yeah, how they do it.
What advice would you give parents who have a go-getter? How can we support you guys in that?
I would say just don't limit them to what they want to do. Don't put limits on if they say they want to do this and do this, let them experience it. And if they feel like it's too much, then let them make that decision. That's too much. That's too much.
That's good.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's good. What's the biggest life lesson you've learned so far?
That everything doesn't last like forever. Everything doesn't stick. I thought that I was gonna. There's a lot of things I thought I was gonna do forever. I thought I was gonna wear bows forever. I thought I was gonna have friends forever.
That's cute. Yeah. Well, yeah, especially the friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. How? Yeah, the friends was for sure because life does teach us some lessons.
Yeah.
How do you get over those times, those hard ones, those ones that are painful, maybe, or how do you?
It takes a minute because I don't like change. So, when change does happen, it takes me the longest to get over something. So it just comes naturally. I'll eventually get over it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, do you have your support system? You lean on your support system.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. If you can make one difference in the world, what would that be? With everything going on, it could be good, it could be something bad. Just your one difference that you see and it's dear to your heart.
I would say, what is the word? You know how people view people on social media or standards. I would not let everybody have standards as to where everybody think is perfect or everybody think is this certain lifestyle. Everybody has to have this lifestyle.
Oh, okay.
Standards in physical, mental, all of that. No, everybody can be, how they want to be.
Yeah, not holding everyone to the same. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that is interesting. So how would you, what would you do? Is that something, let me go back. Is that something that you would want to implement in your career and then through your life? You think that's something you're going to take on in some kind of way? You can't, I know we can't change the world, but, in some kind of way, is that something you want to model?
I think it would be hard for me to do that with me doing makeup because it's something that a lot of people think that makeup is extra, and a lot of people don't like makeup because they think makes them look fake or whatever. But that's I would say that would be the main thing that helps standards or makes standards be this, because a lot of people are a little bit big on not wearing makeup.
Mm-hmm.
So
I see makeup as an art.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I didn't tell you. I am a licensed cosmetologist myself.
Really?
Yes. I did it it was so long ago that I actually, I know you did that too.
Yeah.
So I love it. I was a cosmetologist and then became a nurse.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, nursing and cosmetology, we kind of like cross over, and I think I've narrowed it down. I think it's because of health.
Mm-hmm.
Cosmetology. A lot of people don't understand or don't know that the field of cosmetology, you have to go through the whole body structure. You have to learn the muscles,
everything.
So it's a lot. It relates back to the anatomy, the human anatomy. When the face, it's not just superficial or looked at as superficial.
Yeah.
I don't know why I just had that light bulb moment.
Yeah.
But I love it. But of course, I hadn't practiced it in a while.
Mm-hmm.
But, it comes in handy.
Yeah, it does.
It comes in handy because I think if you look good, you're groomed, you feel good.
I feel like everybody should know how to do their own makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you do classes too?
No, I don't do classes, but a lot of people, they jokingly be like, "Girl, teach me how to do your makeup. Teach me how to do makeup."
Well, that's something that you could do if you ever needed it. Are you gonna go to college?
I plan to.
I mean, I know cosmetology school, but
yes,
you're gonna do anything else or further your education?
I do want to go to college just for another type of experience. I think the main reason why I want to go to college is because my parents didn't go, so I just want to have that like, oh, I'm in college.
Yeah. What would you study?
Probably business.
Oh,
I
yeah.
took a business class my freshman year, but that was just a class. It wasn't really nothing.
You cannot go wrong with a business degree. You can't, because everything you do is based on business.
Yeah.
It's only going to strengthen your structure in business. You can't go wrong.
Yeah.
I'm going to see you do that. I really do.
I hope I get to it.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I know how it goes. You got here in life, and God has a plan, and eventually His plan works, right?
Yes.
It's the one that's going to eventually go.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad that you are a young lady that does honor her faith in her relationship. You praise dance. Tell me about that.
Praise dancing was something I did since I was like, I think I was 3. Yeah. So I don't know. It's always been like a pull to even if I was away from it. So like quarantine, when everybody was out for, I don't know how long we was out, but we had stopped dancing. So then I felt kind of like there was something missing. There was something I wasn't doing, and it was dancing. So yeah.
So did you go? You said you started at 3. Were you in like dance school or ballet?
No, it was my teacher, Miss Tammy. She taught me, and she had like a little dance school, and it had different classes, and it had all the genres: jazz, tap, ballet, all of it.
Okay.
So I was in all the classes.
Okay, so you had that formal education, dance education, and then of course dance. How do you feel when you're dancing? My sister's a praise dancer. Okay, one thing I'm not, she's a dancer.
Okay.
You got to know what you are. You're not. I'm not a dancer. But my sister, I just interviewed her. We were laughing because she says I have a 1-2 step. I love art. Dancing is art. So I'm like right there. I would go and pay to sit in the audience.
Yeah.
So with praise dancing, I said all that about my sister because she praise dances. She's so elegant and she loves it. It just comes. And you send a message, right? You send it. I mean, people are in tears and just a form of communication.
That's
through it, right? Hey, look at me. Yeah, form of communication. How do you feel when you're dancing?
It's definitely a communication, especially like with the song choice. If it's something that I'm struggling with at the time, and that's what the main theme of the song is, it really helps with what I do. Yeah.
Do you like how far do you want to? I know you said dance will always be a part of you. Do you see yourself auditioning for theater plays or theater or other platforms?
I wish I was that good at dancing. I think if it wasn't makeup and all the other things that I participated in, I would definitely like focus on dancing and getting more classes. I wish I could do that type of dancing.
It's still in your heart though.
Yeah.
So you do it at church. How often do you do it at church?
Well, the dance group I'm in, we're like a community type thing. So we dance at like different events. So we just danced last week on Monday.
I want to see it. What's the name of the group?
High Praise Dance Ministry.
High Praise, and you guys go to different events, and okay, so people can book you guys. How would they book you?
I would just say, I guess reach out to Miss Tammy. Y'all can reach out to me as well because I'll let her know.
Yes.
Any church event that y'all need.
Oh, I want to see this. I want to see. I know. I'm just over here thinking and knowing that it would be a treat. It would be fulfilling. And
I think our next dance event is November 11th.
Oh, where is it gonna be?
I'm not sure. I'll have to look at the whole flyer for it.
Let me know.
Okay.
I'm eager because I just feel that you have, God's has his hands on you, and I can see that being expressed through you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, guys, we have been a moment. I am here with Ayana, Boyer. She is my guest today, and I'm having a great time talking with you and getting to know more about you, and I know that you are too. But we're going to take a short break. We'll be right back.
Do you have prediabetes? If you do, you're not alone. 1 in 3 American adults has prediabetes, and more than 80% don't know they have it. Prediabetes is a serious medical condition that puts you at high risk for type 2 diabetes. But now, North Carolina residents with prediabetes can enroll in a free or low-cost national diabetes prevention program. You can make healthy changes with support from this proven program. Get started now at joinaprogram.org.
When the stadium lights are dimmed, when the cameras stop flashing, when the pads are off, the pressure sinks in and it's just me in a world of expectation. Nobody can carry that alone. But pressure doesn't have to be carried alone. What if we came together as a team? Embrace talking openly about our mental health.
If we reached out, checked in.
Seize the awkward.
Imagine what we could do.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey guys, we are back into the conversation with Miss Ayana Boyer, my guest today. She is a 16-year-old accomplished young lady and has her head on her shoulders. And I'm loving the conversation. I'm loving our energy. We've been having fun talking about goals, your goals, and your perspectives in life. And you have already experienced and had some experiences that have allowed you to focus on your future.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we're going to get right back into it. And I want to talk about school a little bit.
Okay.
Today, you guys have there's more challenges for you guys in schools. Yeah. I mean, a little bit of everything goes on in school. It probably did in my time, but times are different. Yes. And that's a fact. Times are different. But what do you think about teachers?
I think they should get paid more.
Do you think they should get paid more?
Yes.
Do you think teachers give you guys what you need in this day and time as far as preparing you?
Yeah, I think that they try their best. Some teachers aren't as, they don't think about, they just think, okay, you're just another student. You just got to get it done. But a lot of teachers put a lot of passion into their job and they make relationships with their students.
Oh, good. I'm so glad to hear that. Yeah. I'm glad to hear that. Mm-hmm. I'm glad to hear. What about your peers? Do you find that there's a lot of peer pressure in school?
I feel like not for me. I'm not easily influenced, so I pretty much stay to myself for the most part. But there is a lot of peer pressure for a lot of others. Just wanting to be like everybody else, want to do what everybody else is doing.
What tip would you give them?
Just focus on graduating
and learning as much as you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is free education, right? Yeah. I used to, when I was younger, I was, like I said before, you remind me a lot of me. When your age, I was very ambitious and still ambitious. But my deal was, I had a thought, look, this is free education. It's not going to be free later. So I high school.
Mm-hmm.
Do you?
No.
No.
I don't like it.
That was fast. Why?
It's just, I feel like we learn a lot of unnecessary things.
Uh-huh.
Like, we could be learning about how to file taxes, how to buy a house, how to buy a car,
Oh
all
yeah.
the extra unnecessary things that come in life,
Mm-hmm.
instead of just learning
A
a
lot.
lot of other stuff that don't really matter.
Yeah, a lot more life skills.
Yeah, life skills.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So, and I'm sure others feel the same way, but that makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
How do you discipline yourself with everything everything that you do? What does your day look like? You write things on paper,
Yes, I have a calendar.
a calendar.
I try to keep up with all of my assignments and what I need to do that day. If I need to do homework this day, well, that's usually every day. Yeah, just try to keep it all together, organized.
Mm-hmm. And then revisit it.
Yeah.
Revisit it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, after. Do you have your goals, your life goals written down?
No, but I should.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think my goals are just simple, just trying to get through the semester.
Yeah.
And wait till the next and then tackle that one down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're doing it. You're definitely doing it.
Mhm.
You know. Tell me about a problem that you've solved lately.
A problem that I've solved lately. Well, definitely my junior year taught me to have organization. I used to not use a calendar. So that's something that's new for me, trying to stay organized with what I need to be doing and having set schedules. So after school, I need to do this and do this and do this and do this before I can do this.
Mm-hmm.
Or like I haven't done my makeup since August, and that was before school started. So I've just been school, work, go home, do chores,
Uh-huh.
try to keep that underway too, because that gets hard.
And it's all preparation. I tell my kids, and have told my kids, and the ones that are still at home, you know, we being at home is practice, you know, because it's not going to change. You're
Yeah.
going to have to multitask
Mm-hmm.
the rest of your life.
Yeah.
You have to prioritize.
Mhm.
Kind of saying that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
Prioritize. And you get, for me, I find that I get more done
Mm-hmm.
when you do prioritize. And I've come to, I don't know, you probably already heard of this or maybe doing it yourself, but it's good practice, especially for ambitious people like you and I.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't want to sound like a mother again here. But it's good practice if you, whatever you didn't get done that day,
Just
let it roll over the next day.
Do it the next day and do it the next day.
Yeah, it'll get there.
Yeah.
It'll get there.
It'll eventually get done.
It'll eventually get done, and you're making progress.
Yeah.
You're making progress because you're you're being intentional and intending on making progress.
Yeah.
You're reaching those different goals. So, I know that there are people out there that put a lot of stress on themselves, and I may have. I think I'm saying it because I felt like I did in some type of way, and not beating myself up, but you know, you want to be able to go through life with peacefully, with a smile, with feeling healthy and looking healthy. You know, if you're that balance between working goals, you know, we're highly goal oriented people, you know, you want those, you want to accomplish, and life is a balance. You agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. And you still want to be able to wake up and not have a bunch of bags under your eyes or being a red eye all the time. Every now and then it happens, but not all the time.
Yeah.
And also enjoy the people around you. So that's just my little input there.
Yeah.
You know. So and obviously you're doing that. How do you want to show up in the world? That's kind of broad, but you know, thinking about Ayana, how does Ayana want to show up in the world?
Just like, you know, showing up in the world, showing up every day and being the same, trying to always being happy is very hard. But, you know, always keeping a smile. One thing that my new cosmetology teacher always says, she always like, do something nice today, smile at someone, give somebody a compliment today. And I try to do my best to a stranger and make their day better. So I think that me showing up would be, you know, just bringing other people up as well. Even if you're not at your best, trying to help someone else.
Being kind. Yeah, setting a standard.
Yeah.
Because we can do what we want to do, really. And we don't have consequences behind it, but for the most part, you can pretty much get off being a snob or or not kind, or you know. So that's good. That's good. Any other ways you like to show up? We know you want to show up with being financially, you know, secure and beyond. Being kind.
Of course, I want to be successful in makeup. Helping other people feel beautiful.
Oh,
so
that's sweet.
Yeah,
that is sweet. Where do you see yourself 5 years from now? I know that's an age-old question, but it's important because I believe what we do now. You've heard it, right? All the time. What do you want to do in 3 years? What do you want to do in 5 years? I don't think that. I think it's still relevant because what we do today shows up later.
So, in 5 years, I'll be 21, I think.
Oh, okay.
So, I think that I would probably either be in college or in the sonography industry. Yeah, I don't think. I think what I'm doing now, as in, you know, getting my associates or my cosmetology license would help in the future. So that would help me, you know, have whatever I do at 21. Even if I don't go into sonography or whatever God does in the future, because I don't even know if that's what's really going to happen, but that's the plan that I have. Yeah.
What's sonography?
Sonography is like ultrasound. It's like, so when I was deciding as to what extra I wanted to do for money, I was thinking about, you know, I really like the idea of like working with babies, or at first I wanted to go into the NICU and work with the babies in the NICU, but then
see, I told you that nursing. Did you hear that?
Yeah, that's why I was like, yeah.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I went to work in the NICU, and then I narrowed it down to it being ultrasound and like, you know, looking for the baby or all the extra stuff.
Monitoring. Yeah, as a nurse, you do blood clots, or you know, just different. It's useful in a lot of the other areas too.
Yeah,
the medical field. So cool. Well, I have pretty much asked you. We've been talking, but what about friends?
What about friends?
Yeah, as friends. Do you consider yourself as introvert or
very introvert? Yeah.
Introvert. Do you like socializing and being on the social scene? And
I think that I do, but I think I have like a little battery thing where it's like, okay, I've been out enough. I'm ready to go home.
Oh yeah.
Like recently they had what was it, the parade for our school, and I was supposed to go to the parade, but I was like, I'm drained. I need to go home. I can't do it, even though the parade sounded so fun.
Yeah.
There was something in me. I was like, you're not gonna make it.
Yeah. So I'm like that too. I'm telling you, I think I want to. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go out and socialize and have a nightlife, and I'm like, I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
Bed.
I'd rather be by myself.
Bed sounds better.
Yeah.
I don't know. I need to get better because I'm in professions, especially doing what I'm doing now. There's a certain amount of social.
Yeah.
Socializing I should be doing. So,
I just like being. If I do hang out with my friends, I would rather be at home with my friends. Like we're together without all the extra stuff.
What do you guys do?
Just go to school. go to school, whatever else we could connect with. Before in summer and before that, we would find little stuff to do. We would go eat.
Yeah, that's the good thing, right?
Yeah.
A restaurant, a good restaurant.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, and
school keeps us together for the most part.
And that's what I mean. When I socialize, I have friends call, hey, let's go eat. I'm like, it just the whole process. I probably shouldn't say this on television, but the whole process. By the time I get done, I'm like, whew. But then once I'm there, I'm having a blast.
That's how it is all the time. I'll be like, okay, but if I go, then I know I have fun,
right?
But I don't want to miss nothing, and then. But if I stay home, then I could just relax.
Yeah,
because
I think we probably feel that way because we do so much, we're in demand. So it's like, this is a me time. I think that's probably. Do you read books?
I just got into this one book that I've been reading for school. Actually, I'm not a reader, but I really like the book.
But
it's called Monday's Not Coming.
Oh.
I started reading it when I was a freshman, but I didn't get to finish it because at the time I don't know what I was doing. I wasn't focusing on reading. But right now, like I probably like on page 260 something, and I've actually read it by myself. That's probably the farthest I've ever gotten a book.
It must be interesting.
Yeah.
What is it about?
It's about this girl. Her name is Claudia, and her friend Monday is missing.
Oh.
And you see signs of like abuse. Her mother is really abusive. Oh. And she comes to Claudia for help. Not really help, but like she's coming to her for like a safety net to get away from her mother, who's really abusive. And Claudia doesn't really notice it or see it. And throughout the book, you kind of see there's a before and there's an after. And a lot of people are confused as to what the before and after is. I thought it was before and after they found her or before after she went missing, but it's actually before and after Claudia realizing that her friend is actually dead. Oh. So like the whole, it's a lot. It's like Monday, her mom killed her and put her in the freezer. It was this whole, it's a lot. But yeah, so Claudia is basically she has episodes as to where somebody tells her that she's dead and she goes crazy and she thinks that she's 13 when she's actually 16, but she keeps reliving these things. So the whole book, she's looking for her friend Monday. Oh wow. But she's really reliving an episode that her friend is already dead and people are bullying her and all that stuff. Like, you don't know your friend's dead and stuff. She's like, no, I have to find her.
So I see why you're like, can't put it down. Yeah. Do you think that that's something you would want to do? A lot of people are expressing books, being an author has become a big thing, and I'm all for it. I'm here for it.
Yeah, when I was younger, like when I was in middle school, I used to think that I wanted to write. Yeah. I always would try to start books and I wouldn't finish it. I would start do one chapter and then I'll be done.
What about now with cosmetology?
No, I'm not gonna be author. Probably
not. Right, showing people how to do.
So in my the English class I take now is it's an essay based thing. So I write a lot of essays. So I think I'm more of an essay writer, not like a whole book type writer.
Maybe like a workbook for cosmetology, something like that. Is that what you think? That's what I'm thinking.
Well, recently, actually, the most recent essay we had to write was an informative essay, and so we had to pick something that we knew a lot about in our children's makeup. So, yeah.
Did it A?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's good. We just never know, It's like I said, being an author nowadays, it's just become more prevalent, and I think good. I think it's useful because those who wrote and told their stories and made histories in different ways, they've gone on. So we need new we need new literature. We need new reading. We need new history being made, and that's how we learn. One of the ways. So, what would you want to say to our audience? We're wrapping up. You have a website, right?
No, I have social media.
Social media.
Yeah.
And do you advertise your services there?
Yeah, I try to. Recently on TikTok, I don't want to say viral, but I get a lot of attention
Do you?
on TikTok. Yeah.
On doing makeup demonstrations.
On tutorials and stuff.
Oh, I want to see that. I don't. Okay, tell us what it is. What is it?
My TikTok is forever_Yanni, and so are all my other platforms are forever_Yanni.
Forever_Yanni. Yes.
I came up with that when I was in 6th grade, I think.
Did you?
Yeah.
See, and I'm sitting here and I'm talking with you, and you just feel like a peer, on my level here as far as the entrepreneur mindset and work ethics and so on. So thank you for coming on, sharing who you are. I'm glad that you came. I wanted you to come because I know that your story and what you do will help others and inspire others to continue on. Do you ever get tired? Or I mean, I know we get tired as far as, okay, we need to take a break, but do you still feel the fire? And
I think I'm anticipating the results, so I feel like in years that I will get the results that I'm looking for if I just keep going and just wait my turn. That's my favorite thing to say. Just wait your turn.
Wait your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put in the work, and then it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
What's the next event or project that you have going?
As in what? From
It's the makeup.
makeup?
Yeah. Do you have one coming up? What do you think it's gonna be?
Probably just. I mean, I guess you could say cosmetology. I'm gonna start taking clients in cosmetology, where that's something we're starting. So we get like random walk-ins. We can get anybody to come into the school and get a service. So I think that's where I'll begin my practice in there.
Do you have a school of choice now that
for college
for cosmetology?
Well, no, not for cosmetology, but for college, I think I definitely want to stay in Texas. So probably like U of H, PV.
Oh yay.
UT, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. You're wanting to go into cosmetology.
Well, not for college, because I'll already be licensed. So I feel like that's what I'm getting finished now in high school.
You're taking, say maybe, that's why I'm trying to bring myself here. In high school, there's a cosmetology study.
I'm getting my license right now.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's where, because I had received my cosmetology license
after school.
After school.
Yeah, they
offered
it
in school.
Yeah.
That's
cheaper.
Okay, that's the connection I was making. Okay, so when you are in school right now, I can come to the building. Where is that? If you don't mind.
Dickinson High School.
Dickinson. Okay. I can come there and
get a service.
Get a service. How about that, guys? I'm going.
And it'll be cheaper because we're not licensed yet, so everything is like cheaper.
I remember I had to do. Oh my goodness, I did so many pedicures. Are you doing the pedicures?
No, I do not want to do no pedicures.
Oh, okay, that's right. Do you have to do? You have to have some.
Well, yes, we do. Yeah, we do have to do it.
I'm so sorry. That should have come through. I'm not sure how. Okay, so you had to.
Yeah.
Okay.
We just got finished with manicures.
Manicures.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're
doing waxing now.
They're coming. Facials. I really enjoy facials. So
yeah, we're doing facials too.
You have to have so many hours in each subject.
Yeah.
Now, see, I'm talking with you now.
Yeah.
They have so many hours in each subject. I will be there for a facial for sure.
Okay. I'll let you know whenever we cover that
section. Please do. Well, guys, I've had a blast with Miss Ayana, and we are, just unfortunately at the end. I'm looking forward to spending more time with her, and of course, I'm coming to the school. You should too. You support our youth, support our young ladies, and I know that she is going to be one that
God's going to use in a very special way, and he already has. He's going to continue to use her in a very special way. So we look forward to seeing all that is going to come forth and come with your life here. And we want to thank everyone for tuning in. This is the Anna Linzie Show, and we will see you next week.
I'm Jenny Garth, and as a mother of 3, I know kids worry about a lot of things. Getting enough food to eat shouldn't be one of them. But here in America, that is a real worry for 1 in 5 children. Even though we are one of the most food-rich countries in the world, 15 million children don't know where their next meal is coming from. This is unacceptable, and something the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks is working to solve. Instead of accepting that our country lets billions of pounds of surplus food go to waste every year, Feeding America has made it their mission to help families in need by rescuing this food. Through food pantries and meal programs, the nationwide network of food banks provides more than 3 billion meals.